In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get your mods on, how to make your CC appear in the game, how to make mods show up in The Sims 4, whether or not you've updated the game. In the first case, you've probably updated the game, right? The first thing that I want you to know is that whenever you update a game, if you're a pro player, you probably already know this. Let it be clear that whenever you update the game, the mods that you were using up until this point will most probably not be good because they are outdated. They are no longer compatible with the new version of the game. And so what we need to do is to basically delete all of them and install the latest versions. And you might ask me, okay, but I have so many mods. Do I need to delete all of them? And my answer to that is it depends. The priority is the Sims 4 script files because those are usually the ones that break most often. If you've updated the game, you can open up the documents, electronic arts, the Sims 4, and then the mods folder. And I suggest you double click onto this type column until you see all of your TS4 script files showing up here. We can select all of them manually until the last in the list that ends with TS4 script. That is the first method. Or the second method involves writing TS4 script in the search bar inside your mods folder. The second method is way much easier because it just shows you all of your TS4 script files and you are sure that you are deleting all of them. But before you delete them, I highly suggest you keep a notepad right in front of you or just open your notes app and write the name of each mod, okay? If there are multiple mods named the same way, you need to write them down once. We are doing this because if we ever want to use them again, we need to Google them in order to find the latest version. And that might not be the case for all of our mods because not all creators do update their mods that regularly, so it is okay, but that means that we gotta stay away from those that are not updated because those can potentially cause issues in the game and we don't want to deal with that. Better safe than sorry. So once you've written all of the names down, you can hit Control A if you're on Windows or Command A if you are on Mac. Right click on them and then delete them. Once you've gotten rid of all of your broken mods, we can now proceed on to checking the following things. Do you have any zip or RAR files inside your mods folder? And you can check that by typing the name RAR in the search bar. If there are any files that show up with that RAR extension, which is the ending of a file, we need to use a program called WinRAR if you're on Windows 10 or older, or if you're on Windows 11, you can just double click on it and select the content that is inside the new folder that is opening up into a whole another window. If you're on Mac, the same thing applies. You need to double click on that RAR file, another window will open up and you need to copy the files that are inside and paste them into the main mods folder, aka where you would usually put all of your mods, not into a subfolder. Do not create any subfolders inside your mods folder, just put it into the mods folder. I want you to make sure that the following file is in the mods folder and it's called resource or resource.cfg. Depending on whether or not you have extensions, aka the ending of a file, enabled on your computer. If none of these things work, which is unzipping the files, getting rid of the broken mods and installing the updates, as well as having the resource.cfg, the ultimate solution for everything, and I mean everything because this works for me every single time, is resetting the mods folder. This implies that you are going to rename your current mods folder into mods old. This is going to be a backup folder. We're gonna leave it there. And if you don't have enough free space, I suggest you put it somewhere onto an external drive. Have it there for now, and then we're gonna deal with it later. Once you've renamed the mods folder, the game is no longer gonna recognize the mods old because it only recognizes a folder which is called mods. Whenever we open up the game, it's going to automatically generate a brand new mods folder. So we're gonna close the game straight away. This only happens if you have mods as well as CC turned on, specifically those two boxes ticked. If you don't have those ticked, I suggest you turn them on, apply changes, exit the game, reopen the game once again in order for those to take effect. Exit the game once again, you're going to see a brand new mods folder, which is called mods, not mods old. Mods old is our backup folder, which we are going to access in order to copy all of our CC and mods. Beware, only copy CC and mods that you know that are up to date. Okay, if you have any more remnants of old mods, make sure you delete them. So you need to do a thorough cleanse or cleaning process in your mods folder. And I know it's laborious because if you have over 1000 files, it can take quite a while in order to get everything sorted out. Let's just say that everything works fine in your mods folder. We're going to copy and paste everything into the new mods folder. With this new mods folder, we also got the resource.cfg file. So if you have been missing that file from your old mods folder, I suggest not to replace the resource file with the old one. So completely skip replacing that file. Now that we got all of our mods, all of our CC into the new mods folder, we can open up the game and all of your CC should show up. If you're still dealing with mods and CC not showing up in the Sims 4 in the game, I have a lot of other videos that suggest even more tips, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.